Alright, so I'm going to do this video again because the audio wasn't recording on the last video, so I'll do it again. So, and I know nobody's probably going to watch this video again, doesn't really matter. But at least I know now that it wasn't recording the audio, so at least I know now. So, I'll just say the same thing again. So, this is a video game called Deceit 2, which, if you look at the definition of deceit, we already know what it means. It means lying and promoting deception and lying. So at least they admit with this video.
Wake up!
At least they admit with this video game that it's literally deception. At least they admit it. They literally admit it. So, and before I continue, stop sharing a minute and delete the other video because it wasn't recording. It literally was not recording the sound, so I'll delete that video. Excuse me a second. And with this video, it literally just proves what I've said many times. It literally just proves that Satanism is rising in video games. They made a video game called Cult of the Lamb that promoted Satanism. It's promoted in video games now. It literally is. So delete that clip because it wasn't recording the audio. There we go. Wasn't recording the audio, so there we go. Now let's continue. As I said, I know probably people ain't gonna watch this again. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, let's continue. So I'll play the video clip again.
Wake up! You've been chosen. This time, I have a task for you. Both of you. Make them fear us.
So again, that making them fear us, we all know why. Again, the image of this, just like most games, this is a game that I'm going to be making a video about. It's promoting video games non-stop now. Basically, witchcraft. This game, you basically do satanic rituals in it, and then you mess around on a Ouija board. They are literally promoting in video games now that things like witchcraft, Satanism is a good thing, and as you can clearly see right there, another stupid video game that seems to like promoting. So again, another game, a Ouija board, short indie horror game. So again, promoting again in video games. Doing a Ouija board is something that's cool, something that's good. It's bad enough they do it with movies. They promote it, doing a Ouija board is something that's good. No, it isn't, because all it does is literally open you up. And this game I'd never heard of. Again, even in Phasmophobia, you're basically playing on a Ouija board. And what do you think kids and all that are going to do? They're going to go out and copy this, play with a Ouija board, and then they'll wonder why demonic stuff starts happening in their house or something like that. You're playing with evil. Once you use this, and if you're actually a true satanic person and you believe and worship the devil, then again, you don't even have to believe, because you'll just open yourself up to demons basically ruining your life. Because again, and usually in most of the stories they say, that you have to say leave to the demon before you end the game. Don't matter in real life if you say that or not. Once you invite a demon into your life, it ain't gonna go. It attaches itself. So just seems to me, once again, promoting Satanism is a good thing, just like always, because that's all they ever do. That is literally all they ever do in games. And as you can see, both of you have been chosen. So literally 2 of them have been chosen to sacrifice their own friends to the devil. It doesn't shock me. It really does not shock me at all. Because again, it's been promoted in so many video games now. And as I said, if this video gets claimed, nothing I can really do about it. Let's continue to play the clip. And you just look up Deceit. This is who is being sacrificed to. So literally she's chosen and the other guy's chosen to basically sacrifice their own friends to the devil. It's right here and it's on Steam and it's supposed to be coming to other platforms like PlayStation, PS4, Xbox Series X and all that. And it's supposed to be a 9-player video game. The Baphomet is right there, as you can clearly see, it is right there. And that's who you're sacrificing people to, the devil, as you can clearly see with these images. And again, that's why I have to laugh with people that deny, like, oh, there's no such thing as the Illuminati, there's no such thing as Satanism, there's no satanic agenda in video games at all. All I say to those people, remain asleep, because as I said, I'm not giving attention to it anymore. If these people want to believe that there's no such thing as the Illuminati, no such thing as Satan and all that, you believe whatever you want. I'm not here to convince you. I'm not here to change your mind. You don't want to believe it, it's not my damn problem. I've said it many times, it's not my problem. And I believe this is the first one. So you can see with the first one, I think this is the first one. And as I said, I've never heard of this game before until I came across it. So this kind of looks like an underground like tomb thing, and you see the satanic, basically like witchcraft circle, which is, it's used in witchcraft a lot. It's literally used in a witchcraft. You can clearly see it is used in witchcraft. Literally, it's used in Wicca. That's why they use it. So literally, they are promoting witchcraft onto gamers. And the majority of gamers won't care anyway because they love Satan anyway. We already know that anyway. And as I've mentioned before, I guarantee your life shills basically being played to basically being paid to shill this game, screaming over the mic like this is the most scariest and best game ever. We all know who those YouTubers are. I'm not going to name who they are. But you see it in everywhere. Whenever you see a circle like this, it is associated with Satanism, as you can clearly see. So they're literally promoting Satanism onto people. This is not no game about, because I had comments months upon months ago from some idiot saying, oh, there's no such thing as witchcraft and all that. Yeah, if there's no such thing as witchcraft, well, look at all this information. I guess witchcraft doesn't exist then, does it? Yeah. As I said, these trolls will go to no limit. There's no limit to their nonsense. They're just reprobates that shouldn't even be given the time of day. Witchcraft is very real. It's promoted. People can have curses put on them. Things like voodoo and all that. It's a very real thing. It's not fake. Someone can literally put a curse on you and ruin your entire life. But again, it was practiced in the Dark Ages as well, and it was practiced in the Biblical Ages. Why do you think people were burned at the stake? Yes, some people were falsely accused of practicing witchcraft, but some were actually doing it. That was the price for black magic back then, because it's pure evil. None of this is used for any god, and it never will be. So as I said, I've never heard of this game until now. The game looks like garbage. I've said that about many other games lately. The quality ain't that good. The trailer seems to run at like 20 frames per second, and yet this is supposed to be a PC game. But it's supposed to be a survival horror. You can clearly see here you sacrificing your own friends to the devil. So that's the whole purpose of this game. Again, the camera thing just reminds me of Phasmophobia. It's just a copy and paste of Phasmophobia. That's exactly what it is. It's a copy and paste of Phasmophobia. It's exactly what it is. It's literally just a copy and paste. You can see the image alone right there. Satanic pentagram, basically pentagram, witchcraft, circle, the Baphomet. Because as it says in the trailer, you can just watch the rest of it.
A realm of terror draws close. The in-between of our world.
Now again, I kind of find this interesting. This kind of reminds me of the Mark of the Beast. Some sort of technology. Because again, they'll promote this one day onto you. You see it in many video games now. You see it. I saw it in the Atomic Heart. I saw it in so many video games, basically where they promote they basically promote that, like, this technology. It's always like connected to the brain, or like you have this on your hand, you get superpowers. That's exactly how they promote the Mark of the Beast. So a realm of terrors draws close in between. Again, we all know what that is.
Of our world and the horrors of the void.
So as you can see, blood sacrifice, giving blood to this entity. And what is the entity? It is a Baphomet. It's literally a Baphomet. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. And I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Just mute the mic a minute. I'll be right back. I'm back. So as I said, this is you can clearly see, because as I said last time, it won't record the audio, so you can clearly see what it's saying in the trailer now. It says in between our world and horrors of the void. So again, this entity, it kind of reminds me of the game that I exposed, the Chant. There was an entity as well that they were in contact with. Again, and what was the entity? It was a Baphomet. So they're literally admitting that this is This is literally a game for Satanists. You are literally... So I guess this little device here makes blood come out your hand. It's just a satanic game. But as I said, people want to deny and say, oh, there's no such thing as Satanism and all that. Let's continue.
Give me your blood, and I will show you. The innocent will not understand, but our benefactors demand tribute.
Now again, I don't know what benefactors means, but probably means masters or something. But they demand tribute. Usually that it refers to a sacrifice or something. So that, as I said, this is the whole purpose of this game. A stupid, crappy online game, basically created for Satanists. Satanists are gonna love this game. They're gonna love it. Because again, you're performing, it's basically teaching people how to be a Satanist and how to sacrifice your own friends to the devil. But they should give this game to Kanye West, shouldn't they? They literally should have give this to him because he sacrificed his own mother. I mean, these people love this game because this is what they do in Hollywood. They sacrifice their own family, their friends, just for fame and fortune. It is nothing new. It's nothing new, honestly. It really isn't. So as you can actually hear from the audio this time of what he's saying in it, basically it is that you're in contact with this entity, and the whole purpose of it is literally betray your own friends, literally betray your friends just so you can sacrifice them to the devil. I mean, isn't that Hollywood in a nutshell? They sacrifice their own family and their own family members just so they can get famous. Now it says it's coming out in 2023. Now, most of the time when they say that, the game won't come out that early. They said that with a lot of games, and it takes them years to come out. But you can clearly see. So, and it says it spans on the base, basically it spans on the original. It said world makers, and I'm going to look at the first one because that's what I didn't do in the last video when it wasn't recording the audio. So I guess this is what it's based off of. So I guess it's based off a TV show. So Korea, no, I guess it's not that. Deceit game. So this is the first one. This one, they use a rabbit. Again, that's a cult. Follow the white rabbit, like you see in the Matrix. That's a cult. A rabbit. Why do you think? Again, like Alice in Wonderland. Follow the white rabbit. It's a cultism. So I think the first one is more shooter based. This one, so the first one really wasn't like this one. So it just seems to me they decided, oh, let's just now create a game where you sacrifice your friends to the devil. Yet the first one doesn't seem like that. So, and this is basically the game. This seems like another crappy PC game. That's all it seems to me. So you have like 9 friends, so that's what it says. It's going to be 9 now. And you sacrifice your friends to the devil. Doesn't shock me. Really doesn't. Doesn't shock me at all. But again, this one promotes a rabbit. Again, you have a rabbit, then you have a goat. Follow the white rabbit, which again, a rabbit is used in a cult. Again, the one eye, you even see with the one eye. One eye symbolism doesn't shock me. So, and I think with the first one, you could play as a demon or something, which again, it is a copy of a game that I've mentioned before. Forgot what it was called, but it was a game where there's a bunch of survivalists. I made a video about it. You're a bunch of survivalists, and you have a team. It's an online, another crappy online garbage game, because that's all it seems to be in this industry now, is just these online games. Can't create single player games anymore, can they? Because they want to go to this digital only age. And digital online games don't make as much money as single player games, so why they keep doing this, I don't know. But you can clearly see here, again, the witchcraft circle, again, the Freemason Lodge floor, right there. So I guess these are just the copy and paste again. Deceit 2 is literally just this. So instead, the second one, you can actually play as the demons, because there's screenshots of it. As I said, it just reminds me of a game that's already been made thousands upon thousands of times. But again, at least they admit it. The word deceit means liar. It's exactly what it means. So again, promoting Satanism, blood, and human sacrifice onto people. Make a video game about it. Why not just make a video game and admit that you just... Why not just go all out? I don't know why they keep holding back. We already know who these people worship. We already know. Just make a game and get it out of the way. Make a game where it's full of Freemasons, it's full of Satanists, and you just basically do all your little orgies and your Freemason rituals. There you go. There's the game. One day that's most likely going to happen. You'll have a game where you... Then again, that did happen, didn't it? It's called Assassin's Creed, because that's exactly what you are in Assassin's Creed, a Templar. What is a Templar? A Freemason. And that's what I mean. It's been in many video games over the years. I've been exposing video games for so many years now. Nobody is dedicated as much as I am to exposing video games. Nobody. You will not find a channel like mine exposing as many video games as I have. That's why my channel is unique and different. I've exposed almost nearly 200 video games. I played more than that. That's all the 200 that some of that I've played, some that I haven't, full of occult symbolism. So this is nothing new to me. It doesn't shock me. The garbage game that came out, the Cult of the Lamb, trash game, that did the same. But again, people, there's no such thing as the Illuminati. There's no such thing as the Illuminati. This game did the same. Promoting Satanism. Basically, the whole purpose of this game was you creating a cult. Basically, you would create a cult, start your own occult, and gain followers. And it was a basically open Satanist game. Basically teaching people, and this game was rated the best game. So many streamers were streaming this, saying, oh, this game is awesome, this game. Yeah, I wonder why, because we already know you're a sellout. So of course you're going to say it's the best game ever. And as you can see, all the occult crap that was in that. even on the Nintendo Switch, promoting that tarot card, which is witchcraft. So it's nothing new in the gaming industry. It literally is nothing new. They've been doing it for ages, promoting to you, because this is the whole agenda. Basically, this is the whole agenda. And you notice as well, I never noticed, well, I did, but I just never brought it up. It's basically an insult. We know who is the lamb. Who is the lamb? We all know who it is. And as well, so basically the lamb is known as Jesus Christ, obviously we know. So basically, they probably promote Jesus Christ as a Satanist or something. Or why did they pick a lamb? Because it associates with the Satanists. A goat, a lamb. They sacrifice both animals in there, and they also sacrifice chickens as well. They cut the throat and let the blood drip everywhere. That's what these Satanists do in their rituals, and that's what I mean. Why none of these little vegans and that basically attacking Satanists because they hurt animals on a daily basis, and that's just the fact they do it. So yeah, let's continue.
Tributes paid with.
So this is what I mentioned last time. You notice that there's something seriously going on with this game. It's like whoever motion captured this. I mean, just look at it. And this guy's got one as well. I don't know. I don't believe. Right. It probably does refer to the mark of the beast. Most likely does, because again, as it says in Revelation, and he forces them to receive a mark in their right hand or their forehead, and then not be able to not buy or sell. You see in all these video games, Cyberpunk, you have a chip in your head and your hand. It's promoted so much, they're trying to normalize the mark of the beast, and they're normalizing Satanism and devil worship by creating games like these. You gotta ask yourself, why is there not one single game on the PlayStation 5 or the PS4 where you play as a Christian or anything like that? I'll tell you why. Because one, it doesn't sell because this world loves the devil and they love worldly things. Satanism sells. That just proves they love the devil. And it wouldn't work anyway, because again, the industry is completely controlled by occultists. There is not one single game out there on the next gen or the PS4 where you play as a saint. Not one single one. I wonder why. It's all Satanism, isn't it? And yet people say there's not an agenda going on. If there's not an agenda going on, why is there not a single Christian game? There's not one single one. Because again, Hollywood does not allow that. You want to make a game like that? Oh, goodbye. Banned. You're not making it. We're not going to sell it. Because that's how it works in this world. People don't want to hear the truth. And as I've brought up many times in that movie with Johnny Cash, basically the person says to him, that music ain't going to sell. We don't want it. We want to hear worldly things. Anyone that's seen the Johnny Cash movie will know what I'm talking about. Because it's based on actual real truth. That's why Johnny Cash started singing about worldly things. He originally started with, was originally going to become a Christian gospel, but didn't get him anywhere. got told you sing that music, it's not, we don't want to hear it. Because it just proves it. This is all video games are now. Satanism. Every single horror game now, they seem to think that survival horror is just promoting Satanism. That's not survival horror at all. That's just called promoting Satanism at its finest. But again, it's modern Zoomer gaming for you, isn't it? And never had this crap in the. Well, then again, you did, but it wasn't that prominent and that open. In the PlayStation 1 era and all that, wasn't that obvious.
Tributes paid with paranoia.
Is lying.
Tributes of torment. Tributes of suffering. The ritual of deceit has begun. Trust no one.
And that's what I mean. What even is the point of this game? What is the point? It's trash. What is the point of this game? It's garbage. What actually is the point of this game? What's the point? There's no story to it. There's literally no storyline to it. There's nothing. It's just, oh, we're just going to make a game where you sacrifice people to the devil. Yeah, trash game. Literal trash game that I do not support. What really is the point of this? What is the point of it? The only point of it is to promote the devil. That's the only reason for it. It's a trash game. From what I've seen from this game, it is trash. It literally is. This game is trash. And that's what I mean. People talk crap about all PlayStation games and all that. Yeah, this ain't any damn better. This is garbage. But what do you expect from a PC game? A lot of games on PC are trash. Because, yes, there's hardly any censorship on Steam. That's why there's so many messed up games on there. There's so many messed up games on there because there ain't really any censorship. Yeah, and there's some weeb games. I believe there was even a game, whether the game ever came out. There's a game. The whole purpose was you were a RAPE, basically IST. You were basically that. That was the purpose of the game. You were that. You would kidnap people and do that to them. And as I said, there's a lot of games on PC that I played. There's even a Japanese game where I'm surprised it never got banned. The whole purpose was that you would go to certain places like a underground, basically train station. You would kidnap a Japanese girl and you would literally do what the word that are spelled. That's what I mean with some of the Steam games. A lot of them are messed up. When you don't have any form of, like, I don't support censorship, but when, at least with PlayStation, you wouldn't see a game like that on PlayStation, wouldn't be allowed. But with Steam, any game's allowed. You could have a pro-Nazi game on there. It's allowed. You could have a game promoting racism or things like genocide. Perfectly allowed in Steam. Seems they have no limit. I'm surprised that they ain't made a game for basically where you're a nonce. Anyone that is from the UK will know exactly what that means. If you don't know what it means and you live in the United States, just look it up. Surprised they ain't made a game about that. I mean, there seems to be no limit on Steam to what's allowed. Well, as you can clearly see with this game, it's just all about performing a satanic sacrifice, sacrificing people to the devil. And we'll show you that these things do go on. It ain't no joke. I'm surprised. Why don't you just make a game and put this clown in it, Anton LaVey? As you can clearly see, the stuff that he did, he was a Satanist, known Satanist, known for the Church of Satan. After watch that it doesn't show certain images, but you can clearly see this guy was a Satanist. So literally all this game is for is Satanist. That's exactly who it's for. Satanic people. You see the guy that the Church of Satan. As you see, speak of the devil, he even wrote his own trash book. As far as I know, he wrote his own trash book. And then you have Aleister Crowley. As you can see, this is who this refers to. The Illuminati. This is who this game is for. And this is the people that are in power that worship the devil. So it's clearly who made this game. You cannot say that, oh, this is not an agenda behind this. What's the point of the game? There's no storyline to it. None at all. It's just a shitty online game that nobody cares about. Which I'm tired of these online games, to be honest. I mean, these online games literally have no effort put into them at all. No effort. It's just a quick cash grab. So yeah, trash. Literal trash. A game that stinks. That its whole purpose is just about sacrificing people to Satan. Doesn't shock me. It literally doesn't. As you can clearly see, that is the whole purpose. Oh, give us your blood. We need your blood. And it's a Baphomet like rabbit head. So yeah, and you have that witchcraft circle right there. Which again is also connected to the Black Sun and all that. Which again is worship of Satan. So yeah, a game where they might as well have just called it again. They might as well rename the title of this game and say a game where you worship Satan. Or what the title of this video is called, a video game where you sacrifice your friends to Satan, or how to become a Satanist. That's more better. How to become a Satanist. And again, I guarantee your kids will play this game as well, because kids love these online trash games. It isn't a shock. So yeah. The game says it for itself. It's an awful game. That's all it is. And again, she's using witchcraft here. Let's use it. You're a witch as well. That's exactly what you are. So not only are you a witch, you're a Satanist, you're sacrificing people to the devil, because again, all these things go hand in hand anyway. Why do you think witchcraft is considered evil? Because to practice witchcraft, powerful spells, you have to do a sacrifice to the devil. That's the way it works. That is exactly the way it works. You have to do a satanic sacrifice, a blood sacrifice, whether it's killing an animal, whatever, because these demons and that feed off negative energy. That's what they feed off. And they feed off evil. As it says, Satan comes to bring chaos and destruction. And you can clearly see this is the game to teach people how to practice witchcraft, and how to sacrifice your own friends to Satan. And we all know there'll be some idiot that copies this game and goes out and does it. They'll be like, oh, this is good. I should sacrifice my own friend to the devil and I might become famous. There'll be some idiot out there. There's always some idiot out there that copies a video game and thinks they're smart or clever and goes out and copies stuff in a video game and then blames it on the video game. Some games are responsible, but some people are just mentally unstable. When I play video games, I do not have the desire to go out and create a satanic sacrifice or do certain things. You have to be born that way and have it or already be messed up in the head. So yeah, it's just nothing but a trash game. Like I said, nothing but trash. Never heard of the game until today. And I don't particularly care about the game. Don't particularly care about these games. Almost like the... Yeah, exactly. And I expose that. And that's what I mean as well. People want to continuously say, oh, all these games now that they're admitting it because it's considered a joke now. They'll just say, oh, it's a joke. Goat Simulator. I even made a video about that. Goat Simulator 3. Illuminati ranks. You can clearly see I made a video about it. And even that, it has a circle, a witchcraft circle. And in the first one, you can, even in this one, you can sacrifice people to get an outfit in the game. And again, I didn't mention it because I actually played the game. You can play as so-called Jesus Christ in the game. So what doesn't really surprise me, mockery. I don't know what the hell that is. I mean, it's easy to get more ranks. Just do the side quests. Just do the quests in the game and you'll complete the game easily. But yeah, even have Illuminati ranks in that, and yet again, people want to say, oh, there's even the tree of life in this game. Basically, if you grab the forbidden fruit, the golden apple, basically your hand strikes you down constantly with lightning, and it's supposed to represent God. I mean, and this game wasn't even that good anyway. It was overhyped, it really was. You even like I said, a goat throne. They're admitting satanic sacrifices that are performed. I've talked more in depth about it on BitChute of what these people really, really do behind closed doors. They do sacrifice people. They have an agenda with this video game to teach you and make Satanism seem cool. They teach it in schools, and yet again, there's no agenda, is there? Again, we all know about this, the after-school Satan. And yet, oh, there's no Satanism agenda, and there's no Satanist agenda in this world. There's no agenda. There's no agenda. Why are they teaching Satanism towards kids? Why are they promoting it in schools? Again, why were they doing stuff like this? Satanic coloring book. because there is a agenda and it's time people wake up. And again, you got to laugh at this. These books. I mean, look at these books. And yet there's no agenda. There's no agenda here. Look at the books. Out of Darkness. And I'm not going to read the rest of them, obvious for a reason. So, yeah. We all know SJWs teach their agendas onto kids in schools. Because what I said, the whole agenda is to normalize Satanism and basically teach people and get them to accept the devil. That's the whole agenda. Because more and more and more a day, you see Satan is basically seen as the good guy through things like abortion and stuff like that. And I've expressed my view about that. You do abortion, you're a murderer. Simple as that. But there's an agenda. I could sit here for hours upon hours showing you that there is an agenda. But again, that's why I said you have to laugh at these trolls. That's why I'm not paying attention to them anymore. I'm not even acknowledge the stupidity and their ignorance. If you want to believe that there's no such thing as the Illuminati or there's no satanic agenda, then you're just a clown. Simple as that. You're a clown and you're just a waste of life. You should literally, you're just a waste of space on this earth. That's the nicest way that I can put it. You're just a scumbag. If you can't see what's going on in this world and you defend Satan, you know better, and you cannot call out anything in this world if you want to defend the Illuminati or deny reality. You know better from a serial killer, and you know better than people that kill kids. You know better. You're just the same. You're literally just the same. Because Satan is all for chaos, death, pure evil. So carry on serving your little master, because we all know who wins at the end of the day, and it ain't the devil. So yeah, Satan's a coward. He always will be, and so is his little friends. His little friends like all the Rothschilds and all that, and the Rockefellers, David Rockefeller or whatever. He was untouchable. Died, didn't they? Died. I found it funny. It's what these Satanists got. Scum. It's all they'll ever be. Teaching that Satan is a good guy. Yeah, I guess sacrificing children. Because Satanism, whether you want to defend it or not, goes all the way back to Molech, child sacrifice. So all these Satanists that want to saying, oh, we don't sacrifice children. Well, true Satanism goes all the way back to Molech. Because go look up Molech. What is the statue? Satan. So yeah. These people keep defending their master because they're scumbags. That's all they are. So yeah. I did the video again because that's why I wanted to do the video again, because it didn't record the audio. I've fixed the issue now. And it'll never do it again. So yeah, you'll actually, people that watch, so if they watch this video, you'll be able to hear the audio now, or just go watch the trailer. If it gets claimed, it gets claimed. I mean, then again, it really shouldn't get claimed unless, then again, you never know, because people like Rockstar Games, if you basically react to their basically trailer, you probably would get copyright claimed because these companies abuse the copyright system. So yeah, this video actually has sound now. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Still gotta do a video on BitChute about a video game that was made by an SJW. And anyone that has watched my videos will know I did a video about basically SJWs. Basically an SJW Karen video game where it was attacking basically mass. It's basically just another game like that. But in this time, it promotes anyone that doesn't follow their gender is basically a Nazi. That's what it promotes. You'll find out, people probably already know what it is. But it's a trash game that came out recently on Steam that basically promotes anyone that isn't for their agenda as the bad guy. Yeah.